Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, The Anime Bucks. I'm Az,
I'm Jay.
and this is Black Clover, episode 31. We are in a new arc, the
Yeah,
Lost Children arc, apparently.
the Lost Children arc. Yes.
If you know, I mean,
If you know,
Berserk
you know.
reference.
it's a
I'm
Berserk
wearing this
reference.
shirt
I mean,
for
this
Black
show
Clover.
is yeah, the show has taken a lot of inspiration from Berserk, and we've seen Jack Frost or some
Yeah, I don't know who this new person is. It
yeah,
looks like
this
a
new character.
character inspired from Jack Frost.
Mhm.
But they've kidnapped Mary,
Children.
and Gauche is going to lose his mind. I can't wait to see that. I don't know how big this arc will be or if it will tie into the main arc like we discussed, but let's see what this arc is about. People have said good things about this arc in hush hush way. So,
Oh,
yeah,
so it's not just a
but
throwaway arc. All right.
yeah, they said that it gets better from the 30s. They've been saying that from the start. I mean, and it has gotten better. But I'm saying
Okay.
the animation gets better.
Mm.
But yeah, let's dive
Just check
into
it
episode
out.
31. Pursuit over the snow. Okay, pretty much understood. Jeez. Aren't you supposed to be worried about your sister?
Wow, I think this is a very serious situation.
Noel, big coincidence.
Stalkers.
Your love rival. Oh boy. And you said nothing? Bro. Oh, it's not her.
No, we saw from the preview last time.
So the snowfall is kind of like brainwashing the children. Yes. Dum dum.
He only cares about one thing.
Yep.
I wonder if this is like his character development.
Wow, he actually went for it.
Oh,
Wow. Still remembers the lesson.
this is Asta's and. Oh wait, what's his
Wait,
name
what?
again?
Okay, so he has another pair of the mirror. Oh, really? What is she, a retired captain? Almost think that.
Really powerful mage. Maybe.
What's wrong with her eyes?
They're moving apart.
Wait, what's wrong with everyone's eyes? What's wrong with everyone's eyes? What happened to the animation upgrade? Now I'm noticing everyone's face.
Stop!
Look at her.
Stop!
Maybe they're saving the budget for future episodes. Like in this arc. Oh, that looks weird. Damn.
What does he want?
He or she? Oh,
It's a he.
she has the
Oh,
she has the mirror. Nice. The spell undid that.
someone's bad with eyes.
I know.
Oh. Oh, I see. No, he knows, but he doesn't want to hear it.
Oh,
the heck?
whoa. Okay, this got a lot more serious and like, please save them now. Yeah, this got a lot serious. They're harvesting the children.
Yeah,
I mean the
probably.
magic.
Oh,
That's death.
yeah.
What the heck is this?
Oh, okay.
So
Is it the Midnight Sun again?
so he's not bringing them to be friends. That's just him
Yeah.
wishful thinking. Something else. Were the eyes always this bad? Am I just noticing it for this episode?
No, something's wrong with this episode.
Yes, that's the first intelligent thing you have said.
Why she
You
contacted
contacted the first person.
Wow.
Man, I wish I could have his level of delusion. What do you think you are? He hasn't done a single thing in so long that he forgot he's a magic knight himself.
Noel is not able to do anything.
Yep.
Yo, let's see what
What a
his witch.
great hideout.
Bruh,
Bruh.
that's gotta change. Like he's
hope
like
it does.
really cold to literally everyone.
I mean, I get it. Priorities. Oh, this is his initiation. Oh. Oh yeah, it's Marco. Oh yeah, Asta can break the spell.
Asta can break the spell. Ooh.
I mean,
like, wait,
be gentle.
How
Be
though?
gentle. Cover him quickly. I mean, you have magic.
And healing.
You don't
magic.
need to cover. Oh, that looks so good.
Oh, she's a nun. Candles, nice.
Yeah, give him the cape. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Magic Knight courage. It's a nice act from Asta. Learn something, Gauche. You.
Inspiring little kids.
I mean, he has his own siblings, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Whenever they use this music, always
Haunting. This image is haunting.
yeah.
Oh.
Wow. The fuck. Someone kill him quickly.
He literally looks like an ugly bastard slash evil bastard. I know.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Black Clover, hello. What are they doing?
Wait, how are they doing that? Isn't that interesting? Like they're able to extract
I'm a
magic?
bit traumatized from what I'm seeing to analyze this scene. Thank you. Because I didn't expect this from Black Clover. Oh.
Guy.
So it's just these two guys.
Oh, that other guy can't do shit.
What are you doing?
He's
Redirect?
reflecting it. Yeah, I think so. Both of them are.
What's wrong with this expression?
Nice animation there. But he'll be helpless in complete darkness.
Whoa. Oh, damn, that is so cool. One spell reflects across all angles.
Yeah.
That is good use of a spell, like your abilities.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's why he's so powerful. I didn't even think about infinite mirror. So they're hired by someone.
Wait, he can detect magic with those glasses.
He's the definition of ugly.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. Oh my god.
She's gonna run to Asta, I knew.
Okay, healing.
How?
How do you take someone's magical aura?
If you can do that, then.
Are you
Asta-
monetizing magical powers? That's the ultimate business in this world. Zero magic. Did you not see what he just did right now?
Oh,
He can defeat you without magic.
is he dead? Wait, I've
Oh,
seen that.
damn, that's over. Fuck. They really don't tell when the episode gets over. That's why it comes as a shock. Eat the Clover. Staying behind. Noel. Start a fight over Asta.
God, I hope.
Waiting. I told you.
Bruh. Yeah, why you both thirsting for 15? Oh my god, seriously. Alright, that was episode 31. And yeah, the arc is slowly it's taking a direction I did not expect. So it's not going to be like a
Yeah.
small arc that's just about this guy who wants kids as his friends or something. It's going in
Hmm.
a different direction, and I like this actually. It's something really shady going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, they're
Um,
harnessing magic, monetizing it.
yeah, they're harnessing magic. Okay, so why don't we like talk about that, because that's like the main takeaway of
Okay,
this
you want to
episode, right?
jump? You want to jump over there? Who do you think hired them?
Um,
Baro and Neji.
I yeah, I don't know. I would think that it's the Midnight Sun, but that doesn't make any sense.
I
I
mean,
don't think
who
that they
else?
would do
Who
that.
else do we know would be interested in harnessing for
Yeah,
for
no,
evil purposes?
no, but I don't think that's how they would do it, right? I don't think that their master would want like take magic from kids. I feel like this is a very this is a kind of shady organization, or whoever it is, who's very you know using any
Any
methods,
means
like using
necessary.
any means necessary, yeah. And it doesn't
Yeah,
feel like
but
it's the Midnight
it.
Sun.
I honestly feel like it's the Midnight Sun or one of their members. It is possible that they are probably hiding it from their master. Could
Wait,
be because I don't
I
see
no
unless
no
it's someone from our side.
I think it's a different kingdom, probably. I think that
Okay,
it might also,
it would be
it could
safer.
also be the Diamond Kingdom, because they use kids before, right? They use kids as
Hmm.
soldiers. So
Yeah, could
maybe
be.
yeah. Actually,
It's
I'm more interested in how they're doing this. And did you notice that in one of the frames, whatever this thing was, this glass thing which was harnessing magic, there were a lot of broken ones beside
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I noticed that.
So yeah, it's like they've
Failed
done this
attempts to
before.
bubble it.
Yeah, they've
Hmm.
done this before and they've failed. So that's why they're so impatient, because I don't know. Or
Or I
yeah.
mean, they've they could have been doing this for a long time, and this is the latest village that they struck because it seems like a pretty well established laboratory. Okay, so what I want to know is that you are basically harnessing magic and condensing it into these big giant cylinders. What's the application for that? Like, can magic be absorbed from? Because the nun in the beginning said that it's only affecting those whose magic hasn't matured, like what I said. So it's not exactly specifically with grimoires. It's more like uh, it's like clay, right? Your magic is still pretty loose. It's in its
Mm,
pure unadulterated form. So
yeah, I
it's like
think
that.
it's like magic that can be molded and used in
Hmm,
any way. So
hmm, hmm.
like if they make like equipment using this magic and sell
Yeah,
it in
yeah,
the black market or something like that.
yeah. Basically, or uh, put it inside certain gemstones to be used as amplifiers
Yeah.
during combat, right? So they can
Or
sell it.
yeah, or
That's pretty
maybe
interesting. I didn't think about business in this way
yeah,
in the
or
black
maybe
market.
like it's only possible to harness kids, because magic that hasn't been matured will be
Yeah,
extracted.
that's the whole point. That's what the nun said. It's not a maybe. That's what's
Yeah,
happening.
I was thinking about something before. Yeah, so I'm wondering if like Asta lost his magic this way as well, or
No, no. This is pretty
no?
stupid reason for Asta. I think it's something much bigger. It's just that he was quick
No,
to
no, no.
remark it, Asta.
I'm saying if it was possible to extract someone's magic, would someone have extracted his
Yeah,
magic? Like
yeah.
I'm saying,
That's definitely a thing
yeah,
because
I'm just
they were
saying.
babies.
Yeah, I'm just saying that he was not born without magic. It was taken away from him. That's basically what
Yeah,
I'm
I mean we have already established that is a very likely possibility.
saying. Okay.
I'm just interested that there is a business going on the shadows.
Yeah.
Okay, Gauche is pretty selfish. And we see the contrast with Asta's character because Asta has had siblings, right? He has grown.
Mm-hmm.
He's grown as an orphan in the church, so obviously he has this attitude of a big brother, and he quickly calms uh, the kid, whereas
Yeah.
Gauche is only uh,
Yeah,
one track mind.
I don't
Maybe
understand.
that's why maybe that's why Murray doesn't like him.
Yeah, I don't understand. I'm curious to see his obsession. Like, it's a little
I mean,
too.
whether that will be brought into or whether it will be played as a gag throughout is what I'm more interested in.
I hope it's not just a gag because that's a very weird gag. I mean, you're obsessed with your sister to that extent.
Because every time he does that, I gag.
Yeah.
That was a very bad pun. Okay.
But,
Yami rescued. Did Yami rescue Gauche? In that scene, you
Yeah,
saw that, right?
apparently. Yeah. I saw that.
He was a
image. That was an
convict.
interesting image. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And he saw Yami as like the savior, right? There was this image of Yami just standing there.
I can't find it.
He was a former convict. You know.
So did he break him out and told him that you can join the Black Bulls, or
Yeah, of
was
course.
it a coincidence?
No, it's like he had nowhere to go. So who would like, help him and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He was just
But
like,
he
you
did
wanna join?
tell him. He did tell him that you can save whoever you want. So like, full freedom. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna save my sister. That's the only thing I'm going to do. Like, has he even taken up any other missions?
I don't know.
From
Everything revolves
this
around his sister, which is so weird. It's like as if he doesn't care about anything else, and that's the only thing he has and wants to protect apparently.
Okay.
But his powers are so cool. I mean, the fight scene was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to get to Gauche's powers and limitations. He has probably the most interesting power set that I've seen.
Actually, yeah. Out of everything that I've seen so far, that one is a little bit like, oh, I can use this very clever.
You can do a lot of things with that.
Yeah, and it feels like it's not just he's just pulling up anything, right? It's like okay, it's a certain setup. It's a understood rule. I mean, we know how physics works. We know how light.
If he can use magnifying, if he can use convex concave glass shaped mirrors, and if you can use two-way mirrors, you can basically amplify your powers that is broken, or you can pinpoint it to a certain, like, into a very tight beam. You can have infinite reflection with parallel mirrors, and what he did with multiple angles, you can have a whole dome of spheres. That is basically basically what he did with these snowmen. You can have duplicates of yourself which will do the same, so you can very quickly scale up your power. So no wonder he is extremely strong.
No
Like
wonder why Yami took him in.
Yeah, on surface level it feels pretty weak, but then it's up to your imagination, and he's using it pretty well, so props to that. Any ideas about the
Yeah, sure. No, I was just gonna say, I feel like Asta's and Gauche's powers are the only ones that feel like, oh, this is not a bullshit. This is no bullshit. This is just straight to.
Yeah, it's very specific.
It's very specific, makes sense, works every time. Okay. Go ahead.
Any theories about the sister? Because I feel like there's a lot more to her character. She is apparently maybe a former magic knight who's retired. The nun, not the sister. I mean,
so
sister,
there's a huge scar on.
Yeah, there's a huge scar on her face, right?
Yeah, there's a huge scar on her eye. So it looks like
every second character has a scar.
Yeah, that looks like she was in a close battle with someone with a sword and it got slashed on her face or something. So it's like she was probably a magic knight, because she did say at one point, right, like, I'm not going to lose to you youngins or something. So she used to be a magic knight for sure. Why she became?
But then why did she become a nun? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To save children. That's interesting. If we get her backstory. Talking about the ugly bastard and his unfortunate brother, Baro and Neji. Neji wants to have friends. He is pretty insecure. He doesn't have any friends. He has an abusive older brother. He's been forced to do this. Coerced to do this. He even has his snowman friends that he pulls up. Now he got I don't know whether they will develop these characters or not, but I just wanted to point out something interesting. Like when Mari said, right, that if you force someone to become friends, that's not what friends would do, and he snaps. It's like he's being taunted by his own philosophy that he has been brainwashed with maybe
Yeah,
Baro
yeah.
or someone else who told him that if you
Yeah,
want
yeah, yeah.
friends, you have to control them. Something. So that was interesting. Um,
Yeah, obviously he's like being controlled and misguided. And about these two, right? I don't think they're from an organization. I think they've been hired by a person who's paid
that's
them
what
to
you
do
said.
this.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's what I said, right? They're
Yeah, yeah.
hired mercenaries basically. So we are going to get some big guy coming here because the resolution
Yeah,
is
I'm
almost
pretty
over,
sure.
right? Asta
Yeah.
has both of
Yeah,
them.
yeah. The final boss hasn't come out, so we'll
Yeah.
see that. Yeah.
So that's what I'm waiting for next episode, and I'm guessing
Mhm.
that a lot of you guys are also waiting. But we like to discuss things in the moment itself.
Yep.
Speaking of that, I missed one point. Oh yeah, we're getting reinforcements from Buha. I completely forgot.
Oh yeah.
So basically,
Okay. Kissa.
it's going to build up to some big combat because we're getting reinforcements. I'm 100% sure it's the Eye of the Midnight Sun because we have those guys in the opening. Uh, so this will be a
Just
second
quickly,
encounter, a proper
I
encounter.
I don't think so.
I
No.
am hoping because who else would we have? Uh, any other points you want to point out? Oh, did we discuss Gauche's limitations? I mean, like you said, right? In darkness, he can't. He is
Oh right,
completely
yeah.
useless, but he can create his own beam of light. So he doesn't have any limitations.
How will he create his beam of light? And how will he
It's
reflect
from
that?
the mirror, basically. I mean, I'm assuming that he does not need light, but that could be a very good limitation. I mean, how
I
will
mean,
you
it
defeat a
is,
guy like him?
but it is pretty dark in this cave, so I mean, there's very little
Also,
light here.
isn't his power broken if you have mirror and you have a light beam that travels at the speed of light and you
Yeah,
use
yeah,
a
it is.
multitude of mirrors? You can very quickly defeat anyone. So
Actually,
how do you defeat a guy like him?
you basically have a laser amplifier with you, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little
That's-
not
Oh,
interesting.
there is. Because I checked out all the titles of the arcs. There is a tournament arc way down the line. So I'm pretty interested to see how these guys will fight against each other. But that's very much like maybe 100 episodes or something down.
Oh, I see. Oh, there's always a
Uh,
tournament shown into.
But that's
Okay.
hyped up. Okay. What do you think of Asta's reaction at the end? I mean, obviously he got angry, like I won't forgive you. But was there anything else?
Haven't we seen
Thank
that
like
frame before? And we forgot something actually. Asta at one point said that we need to stay calm to Gauche. Which
oh
is
yeah, he is
character
chanting
development. Yeah, character
Fuegolian's
development.
words. Although it was played for a gag, but it's nice to see some continuity of
Yeah,
growth.
yeah. Oh, and I just wanted to add this. It's not related to this episode, but I thought about the Vermilion had his necklace, and so did they both had gemstones.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing Vermilion had it since he was a baby or since he was very little, and he just had it with him. I don't think he
Could be a
knows where
family
it-
heirloom.
Yeah, it could be, but I don't know. Like it's weird that it would be interesting if both of them had it like as like little kids and they didn't know where it came from. It's like as if someone wanted to hide
No,
them, so they
I feel like there's no relation with Vermilion or it's just that it's there in. We don't even know if it's the same thing or not. We're just assuming a lot. But
yeah, I don't
that's a
know.
discussion for when it becomes relevant. Uh, so Asta obviously got pretty angry at the end. Understandably so because he has little brothers and sisters, and he's seeing something so despicable by an ugly bastard. Okay, so I'm guessing the big baddie will come next episode. They'll struggle, and then our reinforcements will come, and then there'll be a big battle, and that will be the highlight of this arc.
Yep. Yeah.
My
can't
predictions. But let's see if our predictions become true in the next episode.
wait.
Bye.
Yeah, the big boss.